I slept with my teacher, but I'll tell you that afterwards. Go on, guys. Go.
Oof.
Yeah.
George, would you like to go?
All right. My first ever time, I was 16 years old. Guys in chat, it is legal when you're 16 in the UK. I was 16 years old. I was at a party. I was completely shit-faced. Lasted about 1 minute and 35 seconds, and yeah, that's about it.
Oh.
I don't really remember the rest, to be completely honest with you.
Oh my god. Mine, it was with my most recent ex. I was 16 as well. It was kind of planned because I was on a holiday in Portugal. It was like within a month or two of like being in a relationship, and then I wanted to see him, and we wanted to do it when I got back, but because we were so early on, we couldn't do it in either of our houses because we weren't allowed like in the same rooms and shit like that. So
you weren't allowed in the same room? Do you mean like alone?
Alone with the door closed, shit like that. So
no, you can talk to each other, but you can't be next to each other.
Yeah, but so what we did is we told both of our parents that we were going around a friend's house for the night, and we got a tent, and we camped out in the woods, and we did it there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Was the sex intense?
We did it like 3 times or something. It was all right.
You said in the woods. It was a tent. It was a tent joke. You missed it.
Was it intense? You should pronounce it.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't make it funny if I over enunciate it.
What was that? Intense?
There you go.
Yeah. Now, teacher story, please.
So I was when I was in school growing up. So there's 2 schools, right? There's your secondary and your sixth form. I'm going to explain this for like Mussolini and Crowbar. So secondary, you're there from like 12 to 16 or 11 to 16. And then sixth form is 16 to 18, right? And that's college. But my school had both. They had secondary and sixth form. The whole way through secondary, I fancied one of the teachers. And when I went into sixth form, I was like the loner, and I would eat in like the library and shit. And we were flirting quite hard, but like I didn't think it was flirting. I was like, maybe this is just me overthinking it. And he would say shit like, oh, yeah, I was like, oh, I'm gonna work out. He's like, yeah, you should go to this gym. And I was like, oh, is that your gym? And he's like, yeah, that's my gym. And he's like, oh, I can help you with squats and shit. And I was like, am I just overthinking this? I don't know. And then one day he was like, oh, I'm going to lunch. Do you want to come? I was like, oh, I've got class in like half hour. I can't. So okay, no problem. And then I was at home and I was like, wait a minute, was that him actually flirting with me? So the next week or so, he asked me again, and I was like, yeah, okay, I'll come. And he was like, okay, well, meet me down the road and I'll drive there. And I was like, okay. So I went down there, he picked me up. And then when we got our food, we parked in Sainsbury's car park, for people who know it. And I just kind of looked at him and I was like, am I imagining this? And he was like, if you're imagining it, you wouldn't be here. And then he kisses me. And then we dated for 5 months and fucked and shit and whatever. And then when I graduated sixth form, I was like, this is boring now, bye. I was like, the danger's gone. The danger is gone. I'm finished. And then I went to uni. Yeah, so that's a fun little story for you.
Wait, how old was he?
He was 25.
Oh, that's not that bad then. I was thinking like some like 40-year-old guy.
Oh, and he was like buff. He was like muscular, and all the girls in my year found him attractive. We had crushes on him from like year 9. Like he was hot.
So did you like rub it in everyone's faces?
Oh, I didn't want to. He was the one who was like, oh, why can't I like show you around? I was like, because I'm pretty sure it's illegal somehow.
It is. Yeah.
I was like, even though I'm in sixth form, I think it's still illegal. And he's like, oh, okay. And he really wanted to, and I didn't. And it wasn't until like afterwards that I've mentioned it to a couple of people. Even now, I'm still like, because he still works there, so I'm not still like, oh, I don't really want to say. But yeah, if anyone from my school watches this stream, they're gonna be like, who the fuck? Tell me. I'll be like, haha, no, because I can get him arrested. To be fair, he dated a sixth former before me, and he's dating someone who used to go to my sixth form now as well. So he has a type.
Yeah.
Yeah, except I was
Barely
actually
legal.
during. You know, I was during though, like while I was still at sixth form, whereas his
Yeah.
exes were after. So they're allowed somehow, but like me, I was 17 and he was like 25, and then when I was 18, he was 26.
Huh.
Mm.
Wait.
Fun fact. I feel like everyone's like just like thinking about it, like what the fuck.
Yeah.
It was a bit odd.
It's a bit odd. He still follows me on Instagram and shit, and he has a new girlfriend, but I don't know. So how many relationships have you guys been in? Go.
3.
Two.
Why? George, 1.
2.
Oh, that would have been so good though. Okay. I wanna know. Okay. I don't know. Crowbar, you'll go.
Weirdest place you fucked?
Oh,
The weirdest place. I used to. At my old job, I used to go into my boss's office with my girlfriend at the time, and do it there, 4 times a week. 4 times a week.
Yes.
We had the schedule down pat, or they were never in their own office, and it was just like clockwork. It was a great time.
Nice. I approve.
Myself, I'm gonna have to say. Oh fuck! I'm gonna have to say my grandparents' bedroom.
Oh.
I'm not sure how to judge that one.
My parents.
I mean, I've done it before. Like, we were around a friend's house for a sleepover. Like, there was many of us in one room. Me and my boyfriend were on the sofa. Everyone else was like sleeping on the floor, and you know, it happened then. But
Damn.
they don't know, so it's fine.
I think
Except
mine.
I can see one of my friends in the chat right now, so he knows now.
Oh, there you go.
So like, where I lost my virginity is where the weirdest place I've had sex. It was in a pool room. So basically, this girl was having a party, right? It was a pool party, and there was a pool house in the pool, so it was all indoors. And we were all staying there, and I was at the time on my period, right? And I had like a tampon in for the first time. I was like, "Can I pee with this in?" And I didn't know anything about tampons. I was so confused. I took it out to pee because I didn't know they were 2 different holes. So like, basically, his ex was there, my boyfriend at the time. And when everyone went to bed, me and him had a blow up bed, and he tried to put it in. And I could hear her crying in the corner, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Oh no.
And he got like that much in, so I don't know. I think it counts. I don't know. Just the tip. But it was kind of like, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
Crying. And you were
Yeah,
like,
I was like, it was all in the darkness. It was all in the
Yikes.
darkness. Like everyone was going to bed, and we were very quiet. But I think I could hear her crying, and I felt
Oh my
so bad. I was like, oh. And then I've also done it in a pool changing room, my parents' bed, and in a car in a car park. So there's my weirdest places. Fun fact.
I'll throw in and
That's-
say a church.
There you go. That's my man right there.
That's ungodly. That's ungodly.
You bless that
Listen.
pussy.
The name of the Father, the
Holy
Mother, and the
water.
holy fucking cock between your legs. Let's go.
It's a different kind of holy water.
True.
Oh yeah.
Baptize it.
Someone said the tampon got more action than
Baptized.
she did.
God.
Fuck it, we're putting it to a vote. Let's go. George,
All right,
please.
chat. This one.
It's
This one
the
Drop
is
key.
hole,
who to
chat
kick.
vote.
Oh, it's a kick. Okay.
This one is who to kick to stop confusion.
George, you have lasted a lot longer than I thought you would.
You know what? Same here. Dude. I ain't complaining. It's all right.
I'm really surprised. Celebi, you knew you was meant to be here. You know it. And I was so glad that Mussolini, like, yesterday was like, you know what? I want to join. And I was like, hell yeah. That'd be
Fuck
awesome.
yeah. Let's go.
Hell yeah. When you was like, oh, can I do it? I was like, oh, Oh, go on then. I've said no to a lot of people, and the only people I said yes to was you and Megals because I actually like I like you guys. No respect, but like I do respect you guys, but like I like you guys. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll allow it this once. And someone was like favoritism, and I was like, yeah, so what?
Nepotism at its finest. Let's go.
It's my channel. If it was yours, you can choose, but it's not.
It's my world. You're just living in it.
Mm. Don't watch if you don't like it. That's all I have to say. God, I'm a bitch. Okay. OMG, is this scripted? Hell yeah, it's scripted. Everyone has a script in front of them, and everything has been decided beforehand. Illuminati confirmed. That's all I'm gonna say. Guys, go on.
Huh?
Go on. Sorry, I interrupted.
No, I was just looking at a piece of paper going, next I'm going to.
I'm curious, what controversial theories do you believe in? Controversial, yeah.
Like conspiracy.
I
theories?
think that
it.
Avril Lavigne is
Okay.
dead. Avril Lavigne has been replaced by a body double named Jessica, and I'm still not over it.
I also with John Travolta as well. I think he's been replaced.
John Travolta.
Yeah, research
I
it.
believe that.
Yeah,
I believe that.
look
That
how
just sounds
hot he
like a
was.
believable thing.
Yeah, look how hot he was, and then he just grew up to look like that. I don't believe it.
Yeah. There's a few that I've like thought about, but there's one that it's called MK Ultra Mind Control. I don't know if anyone's heard of that before, but it's basically like how like people develop split personalities through going through trauma. It's where like this secret agency or whatever is breaking celebrities in particular, or like spies and assassins and stuff, to break them into different personalities that are unaware of each other so that they can switch into different people whenever they need to on command. And that's one of the things I think like
Damn.
celebrities like Kanye have had, or Britney Spears when she's had her like meltdown moments where she starts switching personalities in mid-conversation, shit like that.
Yeah, have you seen that thing
Ah.
about her? Nick's waiting for George. Yeah, I did.
Sounds like fucking Scientology.
Rough.
I don't care.
Rough. Dude, rough.
Have you seen that thing about her dad controlling her? That's insane. Have you not seen it? Free Britney
No.
movement. The Free Britney movement. Oh my god, it's a tie.
Wow.
Okay, we do another one, guys. It's between George and Mussolini. Who to kick?
Hey, you
Hey, who did
screwed
he-
it up that time. You were
Who's-
doing so good all show, and then you just
Oh.
had to throw the moose in there again.
She's been drinking.
Okay, I've been drinking. George, it's the keep. Who to keep? And it's between you two. You and Mussolini.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Revote between the two. I'll revote. I don't care. My answer's still the
I'll
same. I appreciate that shit.
Oh my god.
George, do you want to be unmodded, bitch? Because I'll do it. Exactly.
What was that?
Oh,
The poll has been. Should we make it for 3 minutes or 1 minute?
1 minute.
Or two?
Speedy, because this whole thing has been really long because I was really enjoying it. I didn't realize how much time it was. I'm sorry, guys.
I also misspelt who.
Home.
Woe to keep.
Woe to keep.
Woe
Woe
to
do you wanna
keep,
keep?
guys. It's 2
Woe to
a.m.
keep.
Hell yeah. I was tired before this. I was falling asleep on the car journey back when we were having traffic. And I was literally there like... And my nan was like, oh, should we go in have a drink with your granddad? And I was like, okay.
Chad, come on. Vote for me. Keep me. Keep
Yeah.
me.
Guys, let's keep...
No.
Let's keep...
Get yourself,
No.
George.
Keep
Let's keep
me.
Mussolini.
Keep me. Keep me. Keep me. Keep me. Come on.
Keep me.
Oh, so many people voted last time, and now nobody's voting.
Yeah,
Keep
guys,
me.
vote to keep.
Go.
Vote
to
to keep.
Keep me.
Vote to keep, guys.
Keep me.
I'm voting
Keep me,
Mussolini.
please. Yeah.
Keep
Let's
me.
go.
Fuck you,
Come
George.
on. There's no way it's even again. Yes.
Oh.
Close the poll.
Vote to
Close
keep
the poll.
George.
Let's go.
Ah,
Yes.
Fine.
Yes.
One vote.
Yes. Thank you.
Oh,
Lord.
Mussolini is still in the game, George.
How?
Go on, George. Do your little exit for me.
Well,
How you piece of shit.
well,
God.
Well, thank you for having me on. My name is
It's not my
George.
pleasure.
You can find me at twitch.tv/names George. It's been fun, Nixie. It's just unnecessary,
Was it?
man. What the fuck? What the fuck? All right. It's nice to meet you all. Thanks for having me on. And goodbye.
Bye. It wasn't a pleasure. I was about to end it again. Bye, everyone. Enjoy your call. Oh, let the other. Okay, so
We face off again, Mussolini.
I
yes.
know. I know.
When did the last time you face off? What was this?
It wasn't really a face.
It wasn't a face off. Yeah.
Piece
Mhm.
of shit.
Just Selby likes to drink and then blame all of her dumb answers on drinking.
I didn't
Same.
blame it a dumb answer. It was my slow reaction.
I know it was.